I've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time. It's the incomparable Bugsy Malone. Yes, you heard that right. The UK rapper gonna try his hand at the sweet science.
It'll be ding-ding from first bout. They're off.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Manchester, England, here is the multi-talented and popular rapper, Bugsy Malone.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. The time has finally arrived. These 2 men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Beautiful counterpunch. Good counterpunch. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
Yes, I like that round.
On to the second round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, son. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Perfect counter shot. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough...
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Left hook just missed. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right. Did you see that? Oh my, that's a game changer. Whoa, wait a minute. The defense failed him. And that'll do it as Malone goes to the canvas. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove and down he goes.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because...
Whoa, Johnny. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? And right back into the fray.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Malone in that last round. You got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw. Back at it in round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff him.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
There's a counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do?
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. So much for defensive abilities. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Let's talk about Malone in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. Time for the 5th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Will the referee step in? Impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fighting.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The defense failed them. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious... Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
That's lights out right there.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.